Welcome to my channel. Here are the top 3 funniest Family Guy moments. Moment number 1. The chicken fight saga, multiple episodes. It all started as a simple joke in season 2, when Peter fights a giant chicken over an expired coupon. But it turned into one of the show's most ridiculous ongoing gags, with each fight becoming more over the top than the last. From battling through the streets, to crashing planes, to fighting in outer space, the chicken fights are absurd, violent, and brilliantly animated. Why, it's hilarious. The fights go on for minutes, turning what should be a quick gag into an epic, nonsensical showdown that you can't stop watching. Moment number 2. Stewie and Brian's Road, 2 episodes, various seasons. Anytime Stewie and Brian team up for a road to adventure, you know you're in for gold. Whether they're in Las Vegas, traveling through alternate universes, or trying to save Rupert the teddy bear, these episodes blend clever writing with heartfelt moments. One standout is Road to the Multiverse, where Stewie and Brian travel through worlds like Disney-style animation and a post-apocalyptic future. Why, it's hilarious. The jokes come fast, the visuals change constantly, and the chemistry between Stewie's snark and Brian's sarcasm is unmatched. Moment number 3. Where's My Money? Season 4. This one is short but unforgettable. Stewie bursts into Brian's room, demanding the money Brian owes him. When Brian tries to brush it off, Stewie responds by violently beating him with a golf club, dunking his head in a toilet, and asking, "Where's my money, man?" over and over. Why, it's hilarious. It's shock humor at its finest. The unexpected brutality, combined with Stewie's childish voice, makes it both disturbing and laugh-out-loud funny. Now it's time for you to make your voice heard. Which moment is the funniest? Vote in the comments. And if your favorite didn't make the list, then let us know down below. As always, thanks for watching. Family Guy is no stranger to ridiculous, over-the-top moments. From cutaways to musical showdowns, the Griffins have had some legendary moments throughout the years. Here is the next set of 6 moments that will make you question everything you know about family entertainment. Moment number 7. Brian sings "You Are the Sunshine of My Life," Season 6. Road to the North Pole. While attempting to steal Santa's magic sack, Brian accidentally gets transported to the North Pole, where he proceeds to belt out this classic tune. What makes it even funnier is that he is surrounded by a bunch of elves who appear to be just as intoxicated as he is. Why, it's hilarious. It's such an unexpected moment. We don't often see Brian in these types of situations, let alone singing show tunes while hanging upside down from a tree. Moment number 8. Quagmire's Giggity Dance, Season 4. Road to Europe. When Quagmire tries to sneak a peek at a woman changing in a French hotel room, he accidentally breaks her mirror. In a panic, he begins to dance around the room wildly in an attempt to repair the damage with his rear end. Cue the giggity as he smashes the shards with his derriere. Why, it's hilarious, because it's just so random, and I mean that literally. There's no context or explanation needed. We all know Quagmire's all about those ladies, so seeing him in this kind of compromising position is already funny enough. But then, he starts breaking the fourth wall and dancing like nobody's watching. It's genius. Moment number 9. Stewie talks back to the talking dog on TV. Season 1. Airedale's in the house. Stewie is watching television one day when a talking dog appears on the screen. Being the little badass he is, Stewie proceeds to tell the dog to shut up several times before shooting him with his little crossbow. Why, it's hilarious. Who doesn't love a good talking animal gag? It's classic comedy. But what makes it even funnier is the sheer audacity of Stewie's character. He's just a baby, but he's already got the attitude of a hardcore method actor. It's like watching your typical action hero come to life. Alright, I could do this all day, but I gotta leave you guys with a bang, not a whimper. So here's the final 3 moments that will make you question everything you thought you knew about Family Guy. And trust me, you won't expect the last one. Stay tuned for part 3. Family Guy is a show overflowing with quotable moments, but some stand out more than others. Welcome to part 3 of our list of the top 10 funniest Family Guy moments. And hey, if you like this video, be sure to check out part 1 and part 2 before you let loose your quips and quivers in the comments below. Let's dive right back into it. Moment number 6. Peter Griffin sings "You Are the Wind Beneath My Wings," Season 5. Barely legal. After getting drunk at the bar, Peter serenades the audience with a heartfelt rendition of the 80s power ballad. Why, it's hilarious. It's unexpected, off-key, and incredibly sweet. It subverts the typical drunk guy at the bar trope and turns it into something genuinely touching. Plus, the animation quality for this musical number is top-notch. Moment number 5. Stewie burns his house down, Season 7. Road to the North Pole. In a hilariously dark turn of events, Stewie accidentally sets his house on fire, and instead of putting it out, he watches it burn because he doesn't care. Why, it's hilarious. It's wickedly funny to see Stewie embrace his evil side and relish in the destruction. The scene is both absurd and chaotic, which is a winning combination for Family Guy. Moment number 4. Quagmire. Joe and Cleveland play charades, Season 10. A very special Family Guy freeside. The guys are playing charades and things get out of hand pretty quickly. This is one of the rare instances where Quagmire is not the pervert, and it's actually pretty heartwarming. Why, it's hilarious. The premise is simple yet effective. Watching these characters struggle to communicate without speaking is genuinely funny, especially when they start using inappropriate hand movements. Moment number 3. Brian sings "You Can Take the Irish Out of the Boy," Season 3. Irish Bob. After getting drunk, Brian busts into song with a rousing rendition of an Irish drinking song. Why, it's hilarious. It's cleverly written, perfectly timed, and has some great animation to boot. It's also a nice change of pace to see Brian let loose and be a bit more childlike. Moment number 2. Peter Griffin fights the chicken, Season 4. Road to Europe. Peter finds himself in a fierce battle with a chicken, and the fight takes some very unexpected turns. Why, it's hilarious. It's over the top, ridiculous, and completely insane. It's also brilliantly animated and edited to keep you laughing throughout. Plus, it has one of the most quotable lines in Family Guy history. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. No one. Stewie says, "Giggity," Season 2. Road to Rhode Island. In one of the earliest and most iconic moments in Family Guy history, Stewie tries to say goodnight to Brian, but it comes out as "giggity." Why, it's hilarious. It's unexpected, perfectly timed, and just plain silly. It was also the first time Family Guy leaned into the cutaways that would become a staple of the series. This one moment encapsulates everything that makes Family Guy so funny. Hey, all you Family Guy fans out there, get ready for a trip down memory lane as we count down the top 10 funniest Family Guy moments. These moments will have you laughing so hard, you'll need a good stretchy couch. So sit back, relax, and get ready for some side-splitting fun. Number 10. The Chicken Fight. Multiple episodes. No Family Guy funniest moments list would be complete without Peter's legendary battles with the giant chicken. What starts as a simple argument over an expired coupon escalates into an absurd movie-length fight scene that pops up randomly throughout the series. They fight across rooftops, through buildings, on planes, and even in space, all while causing massive destruction. Why, it's hilarious. The sheer randomness and ridiculous length of these fights make them unforgettable. You never know when it's going to happen, and when it does, you're in for several minutes of non-stop, over-the-top action comedy. Number 9. Stewie Kills Brian, Season 3. Episode Adua. In this episode, Stewie accidentally kills Brian after getting fed up with his laziness. When Brian goes to heaven, he gets a chance to come back to Earth and sets his eyes on Stewie, who becomes his #1 target. However, Stewie manages to escape Brian's wrath, and he and Peter team up to defeat the giant dog. Why, it's hilarious. The unexpected plot twist of Brian becoming a villain makes for a surprisingly funny turn of events. Watching Brian go from lovable canine to homicidal maniac is both hilarious and strangely unsettling. No. 8. Quagmire's Death. Season 8, Episode 1. Quagmire's bizarre behavior reaches new heights in this episode. when he begins acting erratically and violently. After hitting his head, he proceeds to terrorize his neighbors, before being ultimately defeated by a simple wooden stake. Why? It's hilarious. Quahog's unhinged antics and eventual demise are both shocking and side-splittingly funny. It's a surprisingly dark moment in the series that still manages to be hilarious. Number 7. The Talking Dog Season 1. Episode A Numb. In this early episode, Brian finally gets fed up with Peter's constant harassment and unleashes a rant that shocks the Griffin family and viewers alike. Brian's sharp-witted insults and spot-on observations about the Griffins make for a hilariously brutal take. Why? It's hilarious. Brian's sudden outburst of anger and his scathing insults are both shocking and incredibly funny. It's a great example of the show's early brilliance and the character's sharp comedic timing. Number 6. Peter Fights the Taxman Season 3. Episode A Numblas. When Peter learns that he owes the IRS over $300,000 in back taxes, he goes on the run, taking the entire Griffin family with him. The ensuing manhunt leads to several hilarious situations as Peter tries to evade the authorities and make it to the Canadian border. Why? It's hilarious. The over-the-top action and Peter's desperate attempts to hide his identity make for a side-splitting adventure. And there you have it, 10 of the funniest Family Guy moments of all time. From ridiculous cutaways to epic battles with a chicken, the show has proven again and again that it knows how to keep us laughing, no matter how outrageous things get. So which Family Guy moment made you laugh the hardest? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this trip down memory lane, hit like and subscribe for more.